You are now listening to Between Us Girls, the podcast, where we discuss life's fuckeries and then some over wine.
Hey, this is Michelle.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I said it wrong. That's why you said I always gotta say it wrong at least once. Once a recording. Okay. Hey, welcome to our show. This is Michelle,
Danielle,
and Sharonda, and this is
Between Us Girls.
And you can always find us anywhere you can find podcasts. I'm not gonna go through the list because y'all know I go through the list. I'm not gonna do it. Apple Podcasts.
Not gonna do it, but you gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do it. Okay.
Do it for the vine.
I ain't gonna do it. Yes, bitch. Okay. Anyway, give us money.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Sharonda needs a hair appointment.
No, I don't.
No, you know what she looks like?
She looks like Lion King.
I'm Mufasa, bitch.
Upon me, ready when the sun begins to fade.
There was a girl that was mad because she thought that was Whitney Houston's real hair. She was trying to get her hair like.
Was she black pigment?
No, no. I read it in Year of Yes.
I mean, like at the same
she
time.
Said that
she said she was mad.
She was mad because she had been spending all of her time trying to get her hair. Was it Shonda Rhimes? She was spending all her times as a teenager trying to get her hair like
Whitney Houston.
Yes, like a wig. And she went to the beauty shop and she was like, her heart was broken when her beautician told her, you know, that's a wig, right?
Which ain't real. So basically, you got so emotional.
Some 20 years
over some
20 years later is when she found that out, though.
First of all, you delayed.
So she was like, you know what? Right now, today, here in the year 2000 something, I want what Whitney Houston had in that video.
In that 1986 video.
And then the hairstylist was like, girl, stop. Can't nobody do that.
She couldn't even do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
If you would like to contribute to what the content that you see, that you hear, and all that we do, really, and all that we do at Between Us Girls, please go over to www.patreon.com. Michelle, you gonna say / for me? / Between Us Girls, and donate because, hey, we are
not rich.
We're not, and we do pay for everything that we bring to you guys. Our time, we're not concerned about getting paid for that, but I mean, equipment.
My motherfucking time is valuable.
I was about to say, bitch.
Okay, but let's stop pretending like we have actual fucking like monthly bills here.
We do.
Yeah. We do. So that's what I'm hitting on. I'm not trying to necessarily say, hey, fund our profit, but if you'd like to help us financially support the show, with our equipment and our buying of the wine, or if sponsors or people that would like to sponsor us, even to know that information, head over to our website. Michelle, what's our website?
www.betweenusgirlspodcast.com. And if you want to catch up on episodes, just type a / and episodes.
Okay, so I was just really asking for the website. And
but you talk to me. You should talk to Danielle if you just wanted the website.
Okay, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
She's so pretty. Anyway, and shoot us an email or send us, some information on some sponsors, whatever, because this is a financial, I'm not going to say burden, but it's a burden, but we still want to bring you guys,
Sometimes she cries in the car whenever we have to pay for stuff because she's like, we are fans.
We have to keep it going for the fans. So please.
Yeah, so it's very serious. So
And we appreciate it.
Patreon is very important.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So tonight we will be talking about, is love enough? And as Danielle says, I'm going to give you some context. Okay. So I was on, I guess it was Instagram maybe, and I saw a meme that had Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner on it. And it said, we're not worried about the Kardashian curse because we love each other. So I thought to myself, you know what? When you're young, you really think love is really enough.
She's like, what, 21?
Yeah, she's like 5.
Yeah.
And he's also 6. So I thought to myself, is love really enough? And I wanted to talk to the girls about it. And that is why we are going to be discussing that. So Sharonda.
Before we get into that, we're going to talk about what we are sipping on. And this is actually, here's the bottle for the people that are watching us live on our Facebook group. You can go to Facebook and search groups and type in Between Us Girls, the podcast. And this is called The Seeker. And the vintage is 2016. It's actually a red blend. And our alcohol content, I did not disappoint today. 13.5%. Michelle, you're welcome. See how I touched your heart?
There's a hero.
Jesus.
I'm right here. Hi, Sharonda.
If your love is so young.
Jesus Jr.
Yeah.
Damn. Not young Jesus.
Oh, Jill.
Anyway, so okay.
This is a Spanish wine, by the way. So,
Okay,
Spanish
go.
that. Yeah, it's from Spain.
So this person who listens to me about what, 25% of the time came and asked, can she go to the restaurant?
Okay, we're not going to dwell. We're going to go talk about.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about the topic. Danielle, is love enough?
What is love?
Don't hurt me.
No more.
I know you're not, because you started it.
Me?
Danielle.
Oh, I was singing.
But I mean, I don't expect for it to go that long.
But I mean, it's Baby Don't Hurt Me. Like, the fuck? Are you serious? Were you alive during that?
Not at the Roxbury?
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so.
we went the same way. Oh my God. Same.
Oh, God. So, in reference to the question, I say
What?
yes and no.
Okay.
No, because I kind of feel like love is an action word, right? And the minute you stop doing certain actions, the minute that you start to feel like disconnected, and then when you start to feel disconnected, then the love starts to sort of dwindle.
Where is the love?
Because I mean, let a dude start like standing you up all of a sudden, like y'all in a relationship, and then all of a sudden he becomes extremely flaky. And like he's saying, you know, hey, I'm gonna come get you. We're gonna go out here, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then he calls and he's like, oh, I gotta work. Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta do that. And that happens like maybe several times.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna feel like, oh, wait a minute. So something's not right here. Like, you know, you're not gonna necessarily feel love. You're not gonna necessarily feel like giving love because he's not acting in a way.
But that is based on your love language.
That sounds like a conditional situation to me.
It is. And so
you feel, I'm only being devil's advocate here, you feel like love is conditional?
absolutely.
Okay.
And
Notice that.
yeah, I do. I feel like it's conditional because let some stuff stop happening that's been happening. And then you're going to have a problem with it.
Well, that's if your basic needs aren't being met. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if my basic needs are being met, I feel loved, I feel safe, blah, 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 blah. Maslow, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the stuff that you do is extra, like, oh, you come and you taking me over my nails done, extra shit. You know what I'm saying? But shit that you think is really the
So
love.
what does that make your love language? Like, I'm saying, like, have you tried
like
to see what
quality
is
time,
it?
physical
Quality
touch.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all living together, and he stops paying the light bill.
That basic needs not being met anymore. That bitch.
No, I'm not even. I'm gonna be like, what's wrong with you?
And you now have to pay the light bill every month when it was his responsibility.
I feel like you're so far.
But see, like that to me is not gonna make me leave. What's gonna make me mad and walk out is when you start sleeping on the couch every night, or you don't do. I'm sorry, if we're not having sex, okay. You start sleeping on the couch, we're not having sex, and blah blah blah. I'm like, something's wrong. Now, if you don't pay the light bill and you've been paying the light bill every month, and you come to me and say, "Hey, I can't do it this month," I'm gonna be like, "It's all good."
No. I'm saying like he's consistently no longer paying the light bill anymore.
I'm sorry.
Like he just walked up and was like, "Fuck it,
Fuck it, I'm
No.
not paying the light bill."
Then
Like,
why is he still in the house?
he's not
condition.
He's gone."
Condition.
No, but
Yes, that's very much so a condition.
no.
But
That's
if you
very-
agree,
I don't
if you
think
agree,
she would go that far though. I think that would definitely be a conversation. Like,
Yeah.
you should have
It's a conversation, but then it's a conversation about putting you outside the house.
it's a conversation.
That
about
don't mean I don't love you though. I
Right.
love you.
I still
don't-
love
I'm a
you.
distance now.
I don't
You ain't
want to.
doing
I don't
what
want
you're
to.
supposed to do.
I don't want to be with you. I don't love you in that way anymore.
No, not over the light bill. No,
Mm.
not for me. Not over the light bill.
So, in terms of
Danielle's vagina is attached to her Cash App and her Zelle app. So if you'd like to receive love, you may Cash App and or Zelle this bitch some money. She may take PayPal. I'm not sure. We'll talk about it off camera and let y'all know.
She probably does. I'm sure.
I don't.
Gotta
I
feed.
don't
Bitches
sell-
like her take everything. They be like, "You got Cash App? No. You got Zelle? No. You got PayPal? Okay, cool. You got Venmo? Yeah. All right.
I forgot about Venmo.
Yeah.
So, in terms of self-love, though, like I feel like love is enough because love, in terms of self-love,
You talking about masturbation?
I mean, it could be part of. I mean,
However you love yourself.
I'm just asking.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
that's a form of love.
I know. I just want clarification.
That's a
for
form of
people.
I mean,
loving
that's
yourself. Like,
some
you
people.
need-
That's what they do for their self-preservation. Like some people go get a. Okay. Some people go get a haircut. They get their nails done. Whatever. They go get waxed. So like, yes, I feel so good. I'm loving myself. Danielle's like, hey, oh my.
Right.
Oh my.
What do we used to do it? Fucking Alliance bitch.
No, it was like
You know
this.
this?
It was a terrible gay joke.
Oh my god, I remember that shit.
I'm like, that would be the most horrible experience.
No,
this? Oh my god.
No, but you know, we'll have to tell you later about what we were talking
Yeah.
about. But that shit, we used to just walk by and be like, yeah. That was
Anyway,
a hell of an experience.
Sounds like
so yeah, so like you can't even be a fully complete person if you don't love yourself. So, and I don't think that there is a limit on the amount of love that you can actually give yourself. So that's why I say in terms of self-love, I think it is enough. 'Cause you can't even grow as a person. You can't even fulfill your purpose or anything because you have this resistance or this block in your life that is keeping you from doing this because, you know, you're not fully loving yourself and you sort of accept things
I
that
feel possessed.
do I?
No, this one.
So you sort of accept things.
I was trying to listen to what you were saying.
You accept things that are not. I don't want to say beneath you.
Yes.
but
But not necessarily conducive to what you
To what
Right.
you want to do, or
Yeah.
who you
Yeah.
are, or what
No,
you
that
blah,
makes
blah, blah,
sense.
blah.
yeah. So you know, like you'll get in a relationship with somebody that you know is not good for you at all, but just for the sake of being in a relationship when you don't love yourself.
Mhm.
You know, and that's what I'm talking about. But in terms of like being with somebody, like I feel like it's completely conditional. Y'all are so gay right now.
She just was turning her head all slow to me. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, well, I mean, I can understand where you're coming from, but I also feel like sometimes relationships do go through like tough patches or
Yeah, ebbs
whatever.
and flows.
And so sometimes just the pure unadulterated love that you have for that person is what's gotten you through said situation.
Right.
Because, I mean, we all know that living and going through life is all about complete ups and downs, ebb and flow, whatever. It's the same thing. So the love, I feel like, is what would keep you two kind of connected, even though you're going. So now that you have, now, instead of it being up and down like this, if you have somebody and y'all are kind of going through the shit together, and you become like a support system for the other person. So when you're down, I'm up, and when I'm down, you're up. So
we might not be going through the same exact thing at the same time, but we're gonna go together.
And we can give each other what we need at that time of going down, going up, whatever. We can be like just, like a little unit of
up and
support.
Down.
Yeah, and you're just kind of going up and down and trying to give each other what you need.
But let that man cheat on you, though.
It depends
and
on how much love you have underneath that.
I mean, I don't think it's love. I really feel like Beyonce and Jay-Z taught us that therapy. No, I mean, I'm saying that
romantic love.
No,
love,
but I'm saying that to be sort of serious, because if you listen to the way Jay-Z raps and what he says, he basically said, he wasn't like taught how to do this. He didn't know how to even love himself, let alone love his wife. And it took him to have, these kids and go through these experiences to understand like what the fuck that shit really means. So I can't fault anybody for, for them being misinformed or not know or miseducated, whatever. You can't fault them, because if they haven't gone through something, I can't expect for you to know what I go through every day as a chef, because you've never been a chef. Right.
I can't expect you to go build something when I haven't given you the tools to go build it.
Exactly. And that's all that I'm saying. So I'm using them as an example, but that shit happens to everyday people. They got everyday real ass problems, and that's, your rearing, your child rearing days, you're growing up, whatever.
I feel like that's a condition of the love agreement. When somebody steps outside the relationship or does certain things that are not necessarily pleasing to you, then that sort of places a hardship on the relationship and also on your ability to love them at that time.
Yeah, because you're gonna stop trusting.
But can you cut your love off and on like a fucking light switch? Like, can you be like, oh, I don't love you no more, done?
I feel like I can a little bit.
I don't think that it's that instant. I think that it probably grows, but to say that love is enough, like I'm not going to be able to get on that bandwagon.
I didn't say that it was enough, but I said that you kind of like, to me, love is like the if you have
cookies and you want to make icing.
Not even that, but I wanted to refer to it in a mechanic standpoint. So let's say you have a car you're working on and you got a fucking tool box on wheels, it's red, whatever, and you've gone through every tool in this box to try and fix this car and do whatever, and nothing is working. But at the end, it's like this one tool that you can plug up and it can read and tell you what the problem is, or it can help you get to the source of the problem. I feel like that's what the love would be at the end of the day, because even though this person's done stuff, or maybe the relationship's not the best, whatever, that love is the catalyst to get you to where you need to be.
I don't even think that many people are even capable of true unconditional love.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Well, I don't feel like that people can be completely completely unconditionally love somebody, but sometimes that's all you have left to depend on. And if you want to make it work, the love that you have for this person, or the love that me and Michelle have for each other, is why we're going to try to go ahead and push forward and make this shit work. Because at the end of the day, I care about this person. I love this person. I want this person to be whatever. No?
But that's what I was going to say. But listen to me. You guys are both talking, and I keep trying to make this point.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
But I'm saying, look, every relationship is not going to have that love, that love that's going to make you fight through shit. Every relationship is not. But like every relationship is not going to have.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that's why some don't make it. End date. Yeah. So it's like love is never enough, because you don't know if it's going to be that type that's going to fucking keep you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like more than just lust. It's more than just, oh, you're so beautiful, or oh, you're so this, or oh, I like how you do this.
It's like at the core, I fuck with you as a person.
At your core, so for everything you are. However you do, whatever you do, I'm with you. So even if they fuck up, you're like, you know what? I can let this ride. And we can try to work through it because we're here. You don't have to be exactly the same, but just like you have to be equally yoked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't subscribe to that Bible shit.
I'm not, and I don't even mean it in a Bible way. I just mean like you gotta be equal on that level.
Yeah.
Inside here, it's
and so we got Sharonda saying in the group that you need more than love, and that's the thing, that people are in lust and not love.
Right.
Well, and that's also part of the point that I was making, that you go through ups and downs or whatever, and you decide who's there for you. Like even with friendships, let's even just say, forget a man-woman relationship. Let's just talk about a friendship. Friendships go through ups and downs, and they have ins and outs and all these weird backside turns and shit like that. But at the end of the day, if you truly care about your friend as a person, or whatever it is,
your friend, that is so, see, that's the thing. Your friend.
Yeah, but you built that friendship based on something. So whatever the core of what you built that on, that's where the love started. So sometimes you just, everything dies until you get to the root, like a plant. Like it all dies until you get to the very bottom. And it's like, you know what? This bitch is crazy. This bitch slashed my tires, or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, like that's my, like I genuinely love my friend.
And that's what I'm saying. Like it's the friendship, I think, that not just we love each other. It's the friendship that keeps you.
Well, you can't just say friendship, because it may be more things that connect you. Outside
but at the core of that, even with all the extras, it's, man, that's a cool motherfucker. I really cut for that person.
But outside of being cool, like you have to actually love something about them,
right? But I was getting, y'all know I gotta build it up.
Oh, yeah, until it's solid. I'm sorry.
Wow, like really, like that person, like that's your best fucking friend. You know what I mean? Like, you can think about it and you're like, there's nobody else. Like, fucking, yes. And if it ain't like that, you're not going to fight to keep it. You know what I mean?
So are you saying that in a sense that
unless you need them?
Would you not be open to exploring a relationship with somebody that maybe is not exactly the same as what you described, and possibly it could be built on something else, but that friendship is still there?
If I felt good, yeah.
I don't even feel like I want for the person that I'm with to be my best friend.
As close to what I feel. Go ahead.
Like I feel like there needs to be some sort of, there needs to be a level of separation. Like I feel like we should be good friends, but I don't feel like he should be my best friend. And like there are certain things that I just don't necessarily want to talk about with you. And there are things that I would rather talk about with my friend, with my girlfriend, and not necessarily my guy friend or my boyfriend or my husband or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And so I have an issue with labeling him as my best friend. No, we are really good friends.
Yeah.
Like I can talk to him about everything, but I choose not to.
But you don't talk to anybody about everything.
I do. I do.
So I got this bump on my ass, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Can you come over here?
No, but separate my cheek is on the inside of the left.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's me and my sister. Like,
really?
Like, yes. If I have something weird, I'm like, bitch, come see. Come see real quick.
Seriously, like look at it. No, look at it.
Right.
Tell me, take a picture. Tell me, show me what it look like.
She'd be like, girl, did you wax? Bitch.
She's like, I don't want to see all that hair.
Though. That's a real friend.
Well, then I told my sister, I said, you're my first friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, this is why, just like I was saying to y'all earlier, like, that's why my relationships are fucked up. Because I'd be like, bitch, fuck you. Fuck you. And then the next I'd be like, girl, guess what happened? You know what I mean? And people are like, you cannot just attack me. And then I'm like, chill. But I'm like, but that's what friends do, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So we've got some comments, and it's always me going to people because I like to pick people's brains. But on our Facebook Live, Eric Green said, people don't even know what real friends are. And also Sharonda Purnell is on the same page. People throw that word around. Oh, that's my friend, like water. So I guess I'd like to know what y'all's true definition is of a friend, and why do you feel that, you know, people don't know the true definition of friends?
I think there's like a real lack of loyalty. And
man, marinate on that. No, I'm dead ass serious.
Because,
like for real. Like that's like the realest shit ever right there.
Because like I've seen this a few times, and this is something that I really dislike, where like two people will be friends and they'll get into it and they'll stop being friends or whatever, right? And then
all the secrets come out.
One person is to run to your business.
Yes. I absolutely hate that. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care why we stop being friends. I don't care. I'm not going to go out and tell all of your secrets that you told me when you were thinking that you were talking to somebody that you could confide in. Like I'm not going to do that, because that is just wrong as fuck. And that's that's a part of, you know, that lack of loyalty that I'm talking about.
So obviously loyalty is a really big part. I actually have a quick story about that. So I have a friend that we were best friends. We were really like whatever close. This was a lot of years back. Closer than. So me and this bitch knew everything about each other. And for some reason we fell off, we stopped being friends, whatever. And she proceeded to get into a divorce with her current husband, with the husband she was married to at the time. And do you know that he like reached out to me and was like, hey, would you be willing to testify on my behalf? Blah, blah, blah. Mind you.
In regards to what, though?
In regards to the divorse, I guess. I don't know if he's trying to get kids. I don't know.
He wanted you to be on his side.
Yes, because he knew that we weren't, I guess, like talking. We didn't have.
And that you knew everything.
We did not have a falling out. Let me be clear about that. Like, we had no falling out. There was nothing that I can say, oh, that's why we're not friends no more. No, that's not what happened. It's just like we kind of fell out of communication. But at the end of the day, my natural reaction to that was, you got me so fucked up. Like, bitch, how dare you? Like, right. I went so off. Like, I don't think I've went that off in a long time.
Because it's like a test of your character.
Yeah, like, are you trying to play me?
So
like,
do you really think I would fucking do this?
Right.
Exactly. And I was like, like, I've never typed that fast on text in my life. Like, I hung the phone up because if I talked, I probably would have lost my job. I was in the office. Like, I was, in a real office with people, and colonizers, sorry. But y'all be trying to fire people when y'all think they going off. It don't even be directed towards you. You should be tripping. So anyway, I hung the phone up. I was like, I'm about to text you. And I hung up. Dog, I typed so hard, like my thumbs were sore.
Got to break the phone.
Because I was like, bitch, and I was like punching the fucking send button because I'm like, you really think that you're gonna fucking play me? Like I'm gonna just divulge my friends. I don't give a fuck if I don't talk to that girl no more. Like, you got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna just tell you all her shit and I'm about to, I'm on your side.
First of all, I don't know what kind of shit that bitch got going on, and I ain't trying to fuck it up for her.
Because she was an angel, bitch. 100% the whole time I was there.
Women don't even like other men.
What else you got? She won't even look at another nigga. She's scared to look at her daddy.
That's like that meme I saw, or a screenshot or something I saw where this dude and this girl, they were sitting next to each other, and he was like, I want to see what your friend gonna say. And he texted her and was like, hey, have you seen such and such or whatever? And she was like, yeah, she on the couch sleep right now.
I'm the one that was over there. I'm telling you. My first question is always call my friend.
I'd be like, oh my God.
Like, before I even answer.
Right.
I'm like, what is going on?
I'd be like, oh my God, she is out of, like, she was drinking so much. I tried to wake her up 7 times. I swear to God. Let me send you a picture. Bitch, if you don't send me a picture, you sleep somewhere right now. I'm gonna text you
Immediately.
Yeah, this nigga is
And
true.
I think the caption was like, "Oh, y'all some hoes."
I don't give a fuck. Call me a hoe all you want to, bitch. I'm a loyal hoe. That's
I
what
ain't
the fuck I
gonna do
am.
it because
Because-
I don't never know what's going on. And my thing is, men sometimes they can be like really, really unstable, and you never know what's going on with
Mhm.
a woman. And not that women can't be unstable, but as a woman who has experienced an unstable man and had to try to lead on the low, I always be like, why is so and so asking for you?
Bitch, if you don't answer this motherfucking text right now, send.
Like that'd be my first question is, hey,
No, ain't no hey, bitch.
is everything going
Marcus is on the
okay?
phone, bitch.
What's going on?
Run. What do I need to say
Right.
now?
Where you
run
at?
me
Right.
these,
Tell
run me these
me.
answers. What the fuck? No, I've actually sent this text before. Bitch, where are we supposed to be right now?
I know, right?
Bitch, where are we supposed to be? Because wherever the fuck it is, bitch, I need to send a response
And
now.
then can you let me know in advance?
Next,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
next time tell me where we gonna be before we begin.
Oh, we're not even talking about the next day's conversation. Next day's conversation is, bitch, if you don't listen, motherfucker, I
So
don't give a
what the
fuck
fuck
what
going
you
on?
do.
Okay.
I don't give a
What's
fuck.
going on?
I don't give a fuck what you do, bitch. But you got to keep me informed. Because if I'm gonna be your motherfucking alibi, or
I need to know.
No,
And I need to know before you do it.
but
Right.
even if I'm not your alibi, like bitch, you know they gonna call me. Bitch, where
Right.
the fuck are we supposed to
If
be
I'm
right
supposed to
now?
be your secretary, you're gonna have to give me all the details
Right.
before
And you
somebody
know,
asks me where you at.
and you know this nigga's gonna call me. Look, put that. You know this nigga's gonna call me. Like, stop playing with me.
Exactly.
Right.
And you know he gonna be like, Danielle, where y'all at? What
Right.
y'all? Dog, she asleep on this couch. You
I feel like
I know you don't
we're
believe
like
her phone
way
dead.
off topic.
We are
I don't
way
give a
off
fuck.
target.
Her
Right.
phone's dead. And I'm gonna send you a picture in a second of her sleeping. Where her phone is.
Right.
So my answer to the question is I don't think love is enough because in all situations. So if I said yes, it would mean all the time love would always be enough. And it's not.
Okay.
In some cases, I think love is enough, but I think it's because it's that real, for real, deep, solid, like, I love you as a person.
As a rock.
Yeah. And I've been changing. The thrill is still.
Why is
she's
this
gonna
not
end the
working for
video.
me?
Okay.
What's that?
I'm trying to scroll this comments up.
Oh, all I have to do is just use two fingers.
Oh.
But see, I'm gonna give you a situation where love is enough.
Okay.
Sometimes, most of the time.
Different than the gay girl situation that Danielle gave before.
Yeah, but with your family, like we can all name right now 10
Pass.
10. No, bitch, ain't no pass. No, okay, I know. It's okay. But I'm saying, I know everybody can name 10 motherfuckers in their family that they would not fuck with had it not been for love and y'all share the same blood. Y'all was raised like sister and brother or whatever. Like, bitch,
I can
love
name at
enough
least one or
sometimes.
two.
Yeah,
I
No.
can name at least one or two without have been like, you right.
right.
I'm like that Grey's Anatomy meme that's going on right now, where Izzy, where it's like, you know, y'all say I can't cut people off.
A long time.
I know, but it's just I've seen that meme like 5-6 times today,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like she's with Diddy in the hospital.
Danny.
Yeah, and so it's like people say I can't cut them off, and me, and it's her cutting the cord or whatever.
I saw that on the way over here. I was like flipping through Instagram. I saw that.
That is me.
Bitch, let me
because-
cut this line. That was Diddy, right?
Yeah.
You just said that. Yeah.
Yeah. So family or no family, like I have people in my family that I don't fuck with right now.
You know.
So
Hallelujah.
it is what I feel like. My peace of mind is greater than everything. You okay?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how long did it take you to get to this point of your peace of mind? Is like
It's more important than
POM over
Or
everything.
I mean, if we want to have like a real therapeutic conversation about this, like I probably stopped talking to my brother on a regular when I was about 12. So
But see, I was hoping that you wasn't gonna go that route.
She went.
Okay,
but
we're supposed to be here. I was
so
hoping
my
she wasn't gonna go there. But
my
she-
question is, you guys after that, y'all was cool, and so then when you really stopped,
after what they was cool. Her and her brother, the fuck, another word. Still ain't.
Oh, that's the one that you
To
started
this-
talking to.
I'm
then.
sorry, to 9/16,
Okay.
Friday on the 20th, 90 degrees outside.
Okay. So now you have two brothers that you don't talk to.
This bitch's face.
I mean, I have one brother.
Yeah.
It's just two of us.
Okay, so you was talking to him then again, and then you decided to quit talking to him after that.
It's
again?
never been, but it's
We
never
never
been like a
talked.
talk situation. It's been like a mom mediate through the bullshit.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you stopped talking to him then, and then you still wasn't talking to him, and then that's why whenever you wasn't talking to him again, you was like, I'm really not talking to him. So I thought that you stopped talking to him as an adult because of something that happened.
Well, yeah, we did have like an incident, and I like really, I really already wasn't really talking to him.
Dealing with
Right. That's what I'm
So yeah, so we never were close.
But as an
Wasn't
adult,
close?
extreme shit happens. To
Yeah,
push it
and
Right.
then
to
so
the
it's
next
just like,
level. But
oh, you know what? I don't need to talk to you. Period.
initial
Nah.
cutoff was like mad young.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but that's why I
You
said
know,
that.
it's taking me a long time because I'm me,
Yeah,
but I
know.
got it through.
got you.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
I got you.
So, I mean, we grew up in the same house. So that, to me, is like family, whatever. Like,
I'm not mad because I don't fucking talk to my brother either.
so I mean, I can't.
I got a Kanye story for y'all.
I'll be completely honest. Like, I don't necessarily feel like I love my brother like normal people would. Like, I have an affection for him because we are.
I have
you.
any affection. Yes.
I'm sorry.
I have
I'm
seen
gonna start
you.
leaning more over here because I fucking get it. Like I so understand.
She's like, I have seen you. I have known you. You are a
I
person.
saw you skin your knee at 7.
And I
Yes.
appreciate you breathing.
Ish, bitch, ish.
But love you? No.
Like, I don't want anything bad to happen to him. And, you know, when something bad did happen to him, like, I was affected. You know, I was like, oh, wow, that's fucked up. So,
That's not getting affected. You felt a small one feeling of concern. I thought we had this
You are a
conversation
person,
already.
and I'm sad that
That you have been physically injured as said human.
no, like, I mean, I just, it's not a deep love. I have
that ain't
a
no
love.
love
It's
at
not
all.
love
You're
at
like,
all.
you are a person. You are her.
I appreciate you as a human.
I have a love.
That's how I feel like she feels.
She did. She was like, I will donate blood if you need blood.
I ain't doing that.
If I don't have to
Connection
go to work.
loss.
If I don't have to go to work.
Yeah.
Because if I gotta go to work, listen.
Hold on, but here's what's
They got
good.
some old egg in the back for you. I'm just saying.
If I can pull up to a van at a nearby building
Shut up.
and donate like I belong to that organization.
But I
then
mean,
I'm gonna do it.
if he needed me for something, I would be there. You know, like,
With no words.
well, I mean,
Like
action
what?
items.
Okay, because I'm like, clarify that shit, please.
Like, I mean, like, if he, like, for whatever reason, like, if he, like, let's just say, for instance, he couldn't pay his light bill and he needed help.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to.
I gotta go. Because I cannot be a part of this shit. Do you know why I can't be a part of it?
I'm sorry.
I have an answer for that. Because that bitch don't want nobody to come stay in her goddamn house.
Exactly. She'd be like,
That bitch be like, let me pay this motherfucking light bill quick. Because I don't want none of you motherfuckers in my house.
she is. She's like, you can come over here.
Ooh.
And as soon as you get there, she'd be like,
It's not even
my
a question, though.
brows,
It's not, but at that point, it's not a question. It's more like a, wait a minute. I think it's my, I feel like it's my She'd be like, nah, let me go ahead and pay that. Cause all the
My personal space and shit.
Yeah, you gotta
Like,
say,
That's
I would
gonna
rather-
intervene with her walking around
In her
house,
underwear.
How she walks around. See how we looked it out there. That intervenes with her walking around the house, the way she walks around the house. And,
She'll come to the whole door.
oh no, she will.
Yeah.
But
I'm
they don't
like-
know that.
Ding dong. And I'm waiting.
And it's like,
And then she comes, I'm
it's
like, are you really in
titties
your
and
underwear?
ass.
And she's like, Yeah, like she didn't even flinch. She's like, "Bitch,
This
of
is
course
what I
I
wear.
wear.
Of course,
What are
this
you
is
talking about?"
this is life.
I put
Yeah.
a shirt on.
Exactly.
That's like she was like, I put a motherfucking tank top on. Yes, you can see all of my areola, but I put it on for you.
See, I'm not.
Are you being ungrateful?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's
Brawless Satan.
I have one on today. Though.
Brawless Satan.
No, she
Always
wears drawers at
ready.
home.
I wear the drawers.
At home.
Yeah, and come to the door and too.
Yeah.
My whole life was shook up. I was like,
Understand
because
it.
I didn't know her like that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I met her. In
You knew
school.
when you fucking opened that door.
Now you know.
No, when I met her in school, and then after that, I was like, "You want to do a podcast?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, yeah." And then I went over and I'm like,
Like, where
Yeah,
your
this
where
is
your
how-
bottoms?
because I didn't grow up in a
And then
house.
I'll be
where
like,
people wore
what
drawers.
are those? I don't know what those are.
It was like my dad always
It's called
wore
ass.
underwear everywhere and t-shirt, but that was my dad because he wore like the
Tiny
cotton
white.
cotton white boxer briefs, but like too big. So like it was like a big brief, but
Look.
made out of cotton.
You know what that made me think about? Extra dick space.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh my
I'm sorry.
god!
I'm gonna fill you in just when you're done.
Oh my god! No, you have to explain that now. You can't.
Okay. So extra dick space.
We were in a group together, Danielle and myself. Well, we saw her, but I don't know what we were talking about, but I just know that my response to whatever we were talking about was saying that that white men walk fast because they have extra dick. And there's nothing to slow them down, so they have to walk like really, really fast. But like
Girl, they be on it too.
black dudes walk slow because
They
don't
got
have no
that.
space.
you know what I'm saying? It's
They
shit
gotta-
down there.
They got that leg
You
hitting
know
them.
what
You
I'm
know?
saying? That third leg.
Third leg.
It's tapping on that first
Big.
leg.
Big.
And you like
Oh, what's
have,
up?
you have no choice but to,
You gotta
Swagger.
walk
You
with
gotta
walk
have
with it.
that super swag because
you
you
got
have
to
that
walk
extra.
with a limp. I mean, it's just,
But you know what though, Sharonda, like even though like I feel like it's a little bit racist, but I feel like we can talk about it anyway because low-key, sometimes I feel like white men do have a bunch of extra dick space.
they do.
When you say,
And they're like, when they walk all fast. It's like,
Could you imagine if they had
your
like,
dick,
a real,
if you was a
would be
nigga,
like,
if you was a black dude, your dick would be like on fire. Like it was
like
like
this, bump, 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 bump,
Yeah.
bump, every time they step.
And that's just what, I don't know.
So extra dick space. Okay.
Extra dick space.
But like, who was the person that you guys laughed about that at right now?
Because when you said that your dad wore like extra big boxers, I was like, oh my God, that reminds me of extra dick space. And
now she's grossed out.
No. I mean,
no, not about his father. I'm just saying, period.
I know.
Karen, my mom told me some things, and I was like, we're not there. Or we're close.
We're not civilized, bitch.
You know, bitch, I don't want to hear about your husband's penis.
Because
Because that's where I came
It's
from.
my dad.
So, like, if he hadn't busted that,
Too
I
much.
just wouldn't even be here. You know, I don't want to hear about. And she tells me a lot, and
you spat the fuck out.
she's like, "Let me tell you something. You don't have to be big to make babies."
Oh.
Bitch, that was your
Shit.
choice.
I'm like,
Mm,
are you telling me? Okay.
I don't. You know what? I could have
I
went
feel
my
like
whole
you can't
life.
even give me.
With my whole life without knowing that.
Me too. I think I was like 18, and I was like,
What are you supposed to do with that
But
information?
it's like, what am I supposed to, like, how can I even get pregnant with that? Like, I can't even get pregnant unless, you reach a
but
certain.
that's why Jackie was like, I want you to know. It's true.
Mm.
You can get pregnant.
Of all the fucking things that a mama can tell a child,
As an
don't have sex without a contraceptive. Make sure you're on birth control. Of all the things, hey, if he got a little dick, you can still get you pregnant on.
Because it's the head.
Right. She said,
All you need
watch
is
them
the
little
tip.
dicks though, because
The tip
they
get
the
you
ones,
pregnant.
they be.
Be fertile because
Yeah.
they can't reach nothing.
Yeah. So how do you guys like this?
I
one?
wouldn't know nothing about that. Say what?
Are you okay? Did you get a little something stuck in your throat?
Make your move. So how do you like this wine? I can't tolerate the conversation.
I don't understand why.
Because
You don't want to drink it?
I don't understand why she can't tolerate the conversation.
we talked about my dad having a short
Oh,
wean.
I didn't know what you said.
I came through a short wean.
A wean
I
or
got-
peen?
Weenus, penis, whatever.
Shenis.
Wiener.
Peter.
My mama got a big dick though.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
My mom has a proverbial big dick. She's like, I'm that big dick.
I'm rubbing my balls
For real, she's
right
68 and she's like, you want to move this dresser? And I'm like, or should we do that? And she's like, yeah.
now. Get that in over there and show you.
And then she'd be like, I'm like,
I can
yeah,
do
That's
it.
all right, because I'm going to get rich and knock it out later.
But when I try to pick up the records, look, today Terrence was like, you want me to pick up XYZ, but you hurt your back with that little bucket? I said, I'm way older than you. You gonna pick it up.
Mm. Well, that was crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna give it 20.
It's a little bit peppery.
It is very peppery. Agreed.
It's not really dry. Like I don't have a really dry taste, but I have a dryness in my mouth.
It is very dry, actually. It
Oh.
tastes like a cab.
Mm.
You think it tastes like a cab?
I do. I feel
I
like
think
they
more
said
of
red
I don't think it tastes
blend.
like a
Marlo.
cab.
I think it's like more of a Marlo.
Mhm. What is it blended with?
Let me get that one.
It tastes very thick and
Thick?
very
Let me see.
masculine.
Like it.
Enjoys barbecue. See? Shit.
Thick and masculine.
Yeah, it's like,
That
hey
was
man,
strong.
while you're outside grilling with your man.
Yeah, because it's burgers, stews, and papers and shit. So slightly chilled it was at some point.
No, I think I'll give it. I don't really care for it. I'm gonna be honest. For a blend, because it doesn't taste
Good.
balanced.
It's a little too strong.
I don't want to go.
What was
I
that?
don't know
It does
about.
not give. It does not list the.
I don't know about
grades
as strong as the word that I would give, but it's just it doesn't have a balanced taste to it.
Yeah,
Like
because
I said, it's very masculine.
me-
It doesn't have any sweetness at all.
strong to me means that it does not, like you said. How can I describe this? You taste stuff at layers,
Yeah.
and each part of your tongue is a different like sense or whatever.
Right.
So you can't taste those layers
Mm-hmm.
in this, and to me, that makes me say the word that it's overpowering. It's too strong because I can't define each
Yeah.
in each different.
All I get is
flavor. And that's why I said I agree
Yeah.
because I do get a lot of pepper with it. So
Yeah.
to me, it's just too strong. It's overbearing. Whatever.
You taste pepper?
I do taste pepper. I don't know about Michelle. You
I just taste.
or you
strong
taste 13.5.
strength and masculinity, and it's just.
It
too
sounds
dry
like
for
Dwayne
me.
Johnson.
It's just too much for me. Yeah. I mean, if that's what the peppery tastes like,
Yeah,
then
it is.
I just don't like it because I feel like
And I think it's a little too dry at the end.
It's
I
very
said it
dry,
was
though.
dry, yeah. I said it first, but now that I drink it again,
look at the wrinkle on my forehead. It's
I know
really
right?
dry.
It's rather dry at
Just
the end.
massage your mouth.
So I give it like I'm gonna give it like a 15.
Damn, Gina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too fond of it either. I'll probably give it a 16. So
Okay, I had to give it a 20.
it's 13.5.
It's all right.
Yeah. You know, if you get how many points? You get 5 points for being alcohol.
I thought
But
it was
Michelle
10.
gives like 30
I
points.
change it every time. One time I was like, you get 15 points for being alcohol. So if I give you 20,
It just depends on how
yeah,
drunk
all
she
right.
is. I'm not mad. Either way.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us on Between Us Girls. But don't keep it a secret. Listen and share with everyone you know. See you next week.